warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, Mr. and Mrs. Introducing, I'm Kanaya Keisha Raditya as the PR officer of PT Aqua Danone, and today I will introduce more about PT Aqua Danone. PT Aqua Danone is a multinational company that focuses on the food and beverage industry. In Indonesia, they are known as the largest bottled drinking water or EMDK producer and have several main business lines. Our vision to be a leading food and beverage company in Indonesia that makes a positive contribution to society and the environment. And our mission is to provide quality products that meet consumer needs as well as run a sustainable business. Next, the following is the organizational structure of PT Aqua Danone. We can see that the organizational structure of PT Aqua Danone is a very structure starting from the directors to several employees with their respective sections, such as Mr. Hidayat as a president director, Mrs. Andri Walansari as a board of commissioner, Mr. Naufal Arkan as a finance director, Mr. Hendro Utomo as a marketing director, Mrs. Kaila Raisa as a personal director, Mrs. Keisha as a PR officer, Mrs. Isna Yulianti as a production director, Mr. Yuda Hartanto as a business development, Mrs. Dania Sylvia as operator, Mrs. Teresa Sylvia as administration, and Mrs. Devi Dwi as recruitment and selection. Okay, next I will explain the specification of skill positions by employees at PT Aqua Danone. We start from the first one, Mr. Yuda Hartanto as business development. This international relation graduate has experience in analyzing cases and finding direct correlation with strategic thinking and problem solving to find business sustainability models. According to him, working at PT Aqua Danone is not only about business, but also about social things. He also honed his communication skill, and now he is an MT star in business development. He also has a skill such as collecting data, processing and analyzing it, and then turning it into insight for better business development. Next, Mrs. Shiva Putri as management trainee 2018. She is pursuing a master degree and she also teaches management courses at Indonesia Open University Korea. She teaches at works in business development. She really enjoyed the experience from there. She applied for the management training program at PT Aqua Indonesia in the business development section. Switching to a different math vibe centrally made her have different challenges to overcome an unfamiliar environment. According to her, his engineering background really helped her in training me to have a sharp analytical power to observe things and always have solution to problems. Okay, Mr. and Mrs. I will explain some of the projects they have been handled by PT Aqua Danone. We start from the first one is Aqua Life. The launch of Aqua Life products is response to consumer trends that are increasingly current about health and well-being. And the second is an implementation of ISO 40001 environmental management system. Implementation of an environmental management system to ensure the company operates in a sustainable and environmentally friendly manner. And next, third is partnership with entrepreneurs or OMKM. Work with local OMKM to products, packaging, or raw materials needed by the company. And next, for mobile application development of mobile application to facilitate consumer in accessing product information and making purchase. Okay, next, Mr. and Mrs. PT Aqua Danone has gained many awards. We start from the first one is Indonesia Green Sustainable Companies Awards. PT Aqua Danone often wins this award in recognition of its commitment and sustainable business practices such as responsible water management, reduction of carbon emissions, and as of environmentally friendly packaging materials. And next, second is brands top 50 most valuable Indonesian brands. PT Aqua Danone has constantly made the list of the most valuable brands in Indonesia. This award reflects the strength of the Aqua brands in the eyes of consumers and investors. And next, a third is award from independent certification bodies. Aqua Danone may also have won awards from other independent certification bodies that test product quality and production process. Okay, next, Mr. and Mrs. I will explain about the benefits of working with Aqua Danone. The first is wide market reach. Aqua Danone has a very wide distribution network throughout Indonesia, so that your product or service can reach more consumer. And second is strong brand reputation. Working with Aqua Danone means you are associated with a strong and trusted brand. We can increase the credibility of your business. And the third is resource support. Aqua Danone has sufficient resources, both financial, technical, to support the collaboration. And the fourth is access to technology and innovation. You can take advantage of Aqua Danone technology and innovation to improve the quality of your products or service. And the five is opportunities to contribute to sustainable goals. Aqua Danone has a strong commitment to sustainability. By working together, you can contribute to environmental conservation and community development efforts. Okay, Mr. Mrs. In closing, Aqua Danone is committed to continuing to bring the best products to the people of Indonesia. We are also open collaborating with various parties to achieve common goals. Okay, Mr. Mrs. Thank you for attention, and I apologize if there are any words in presentation. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Mr. and Mrs. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. I'm Keisha as a representative of the Public Relation Management team of Starbucks Indonesia. On Sunday, November 3rd, 2024, at the Starbucks Indonesian office in Jakarta, we will hold a press conference regarding the rumors. We are holding a press conference to save Starbucks from the boycott. First of all, I would like to thank you for your presence in this press conference. We realized that in recent times, Starbucks has become the center of public attention and discussion. Really appreciates all forms of input and critics that have been submitted. Starbucks is committed to being a place where everyone feels welcome and comfortable. We believe that coffee is a connector that can bring difference together. Regarding the current issue, we would like to emphasize that Starbucks never intends to support any party that goes against human values. We understand that trust is a very precious thing, therefore, we would like to sincerely confess that Starbucks respects every customer. We are committed to consciously improve ourselves and become even better. We will continue to listen to appreciation and feedback from all parties. We realize that our previous action or statement may have caused misunderstanding and inconvenience to some of you. On behalf of Starbucks, I would like to extend our deepest apologies. We apologize if any of our action or statement have hurt the Starbucks audience. Going forward, Starbucks will increase transparency. We will be more open in communicating with customer and other stakeholders and strengthen company values. We will continue to uphold the value of humanity, diversity, and inclusiveness and make a positive contribution. We will actively engage in social activities that benefit the community. We hope that with this explanation, our listeners can understand Starbucks' position. We are open for further dialogue and discussion. Thank you for your attention. I apologize if there are any words in my press conference. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone.